He was also Olivia's boyfriend. Olivia has never had a boyfriend. You're lying. How about you watch the way you speak to my brother, lady? Oh, I'm living. Drag her. Hey everyone, welcome back to D. We are back with the next part of My Sister's Crush. I know. We've had multiple videos in a row of this one so far, but you guys have been loving it, so I figured, why not? I've been loving it too. I need to know what happens, to be quite honest. Every single chapter, something more dramatic happens, and it's juicy. Like, it's good. It's not just like, oh, it's just like drama thrown in to be drama. This is some quality drama, fights, everything going on. So I'm excited to see. Our girl is in juvie right now, and she's a little baddie in there. She stood up to the bullies, and I'm really proud of her. So we're going to see what happens, because apparently we're going to deal with what happens in this chapter. So I hope you guys are excited. Give it a big thumbs up if you are. Do not forget to subscribe, and of course, go follow the amazing author. Melissa's Instagram is linked in my description box down below, and without further ado, let's start the drama.
Everybody glitter running down a hill to top. Everybody waiting for a single to drop. Look at her when they wanna see what's hot.
Okay, so now why are they out here acting? Look at these girls. They look like they're like, oh, like why do they have this like sad look on their face as if they weren't what could possibly be funny? I owe you a huge apology. I was underestimating you. I want you to know no matter what happens next. Personally, I am super proud of you. I am so proud of our character too. She stood up for herself, stood up for her friend, and she is just coming into her own now. I love that. There was such character development there. Thank you for having my back. You're a good friend. You would do the same for me, right? You're damn straight I would. And Trix is an icon. I am so happy they're friends. Okay, so we're about to go in the warden's office, which she also doesn't know. It's her father, because she thinks her father doesn't exist, or I don't know what she thinks her father is. But this is the papa right here. Starting with you, Catherine. Thank you. See you after. Good luck. Oh, I'm nervous. Luckily, though, he has like obviously a soft spot for her. Okay, so let's see what he's about to say. Long time no see, huh? I have to say, I knew I'd see you again. I just didn't expect it to be on your first day here. I know how this probably makes me look, but I swear it was self-defense. Who threw the first punch? The one with the curly hair. Cass, I think her name is. I know her well. Most of the girls seem to fear her. Is it true you knocked her out? I was just protecting Trixie, I swear. They were going to seriously hurt her. Catherine, I believe you. Wait, really? Those girls have a very heated rivalry with Trixie. Not to mention this happens to all the new kids that come here. Okay, so he is like... Why couldn't he be the one in her life and not her mom? But I must say you surprised me. You're tougher than you look. She is. Catherine really is. So I keep telling everybody. My sister used to beat me up when we were kids all the time. She, of course, always convinced mom that I had started it. But eventually, I learned how to defend myself. When she could no longer hurt me that way, she began to think of more creative ways. Olivia is truly evil. Well, I underestimated you. I'm sorry for that, Catherine. That being said, may I give you a word of advice? Sure. I understand it's easier said than done, but keep in mind this place is only temporary in your life. I can tell you're a good kid. You're not a criminal. Just make sure you don't let this place turn you into one. Stand up for yourself, but choose your battles. Does that make sense? Makes sense. I promise I'll try to keep that in mind. I'm not looking forward to explaining this to your mother. Is that really necessary? You're still a minor. If you're having any issues, I'm afraid I must keep her informed of them. It makes sense, I guess. But it still really sucks. I was totally cheated on the whole parent front. My mom doesn't have a clue. My sister's a sociopath, and my father... Oh dear. Who the hell knows what the story with him is? Your mother never told you much about him? They were high school sweethearts or whatever, but he played into the stereotype. Dropped her ass fast when she got pregnant. She was pretty much on her own after that. But she eventually found some happiness, right? Do we care? No, I know I don't. I'm not sure if I've ever seen my mother happy. That's unfortunate. Being sad and tired is kind of her default mood. Maybe it's just always listening to Olivia that's making her so sad and tired all the time. I just think it was something I was doing, but I don't really know. Believe me when I say I'm sorry to hear that. Is it just me, or has this conversation gotten really personal? Like, they have gone to a new level. Quick subject change. I don't necessarily like violence, but it did feel good standing for myself for once. When we beat that girl in the face, like, bam, Miss Catherine went in. I actually want to thank you. It was in part something you said that inspired me. What was that? I decided I didn't want to give those girls power over me. I'll admit, I might have gone a little carried away. The girl, we stand that moment. When Miss Cass over here with her dingy curly hair, we went and went bam right in her face. Living. But I'm glad my words resonated with you, Catherine. Why don't we let you go with a warning this time? Thank you, Watkins. Really? All signs point to self-defense. What about Trixie? It wasn't her fault at all. Oh, what's he doing? Who is he calling? Yes, sir. I'm sending Ms. Burke out. Please see that Catherine and Trixie are escorted back to their room. Then send in Jerry next, please. I have determined that Catherine and Trixie both acted out of self-defense. Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you, Warden. Thank you. Oh. Well, oh my God, I just hugged the freaking warden. I am so sorry. I'm just so used to not being believed, Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Catherine. I want her to know so badly that that's her father. Can I ask you one more question before you go? What? Just a curious question that's totally not my business or anything, but about your father. Do you think you could ever forgive him? If he found out he was sorry, I mean? Every abandoned kid fantasizes about that, I think. Even someone as cold as my sister. Our father shows up after all these years of silence with some huge explanation why he did what he did. Turns out he didn't forget all about us. He just stayed away because he was afraid to never forgive him. The truth is, more times than not, that's a lie. He left because he wanted to. He stayed away because he thought he was better off without us. I guess part of growing up is accepting that. Doesn't make it fair, but since when is anything ever fair? What if he found out he did want you? Would it be too late? If he was actually sorry? I suppose I'd be willing to work past it. Really? Like I said, I got cheated on the whole family thing. Hypothetically, if you were truly sorry, I'd be willing to meet him halfway. What does that have to do with anything? Like I said, just a curious question. You and Trixie are free to go. Well, thanks again, Warden. I want her to find out so badly. So badly, I want them to have the reunion moment. Because he genuinely, it does not excuse what he did by abandoning his family. But I do think he genuinely wants to get to know Catherine, and he's clearly very sorry. And I want Catherine to have her father. Let's go. Me too? You too. He believes it was self-defense. Jerry, I think you're up next. Ooh, the wink. Oh, Miss Bootyhole Pink needs to go. Bye-bye. This isn't over, bitches. If Karma doesn't catch up to you, I sure as hell will. Girl, Karma's already caught up to you with that hair. Care to repeat that, Jerry? Uh-huh. Thought so. The cop was like, do you want to repeat that? The other officer's laughing. That's what we thought. Back in their room. So wait, you're actually serious? Your sister went through all that just to get rid of you? Okay, so she must have told her the story of Olivia. Let's just say the whole evil twin cliche. Totally accurate in my case. Damn, I know you said your sister was mean, but that's cold. To think I used to be jealous over people who had a twin. You do not want that twin. You know, listening to your story has got me wondering. Is your mom completely brain dead or what I get? Yeah. How can she not know who your sister is after all these years? Or you for that matter. While we were at it, what exactly is your sister's problem? You talk like I actually know the answers to these questions. The easiest answer from what I can tell is they're assholes. Certainly sounds like it. T. Her mom is brain dead and her sister is just... I don't think there's... Considering her mom always takes Olivia's side and lets her do whatever, it's not like Olivia's the one in the shadow like Catherine, where she's like, I hate you for that. Like, Olivia's the queen bee. She's just evil. Like, there's nothing else there. So do you not have anyone in your life that's shown you kindness? You mean besides you? I suppose there was someone. Ooh, our little boy back home, good old Harley, just in chance that I was right. That you do feel alone and you don't think, okay, so a little flashback with good old Harley here. Emotional moment. She's like, oh, my boy. Ooh, somebody got bit by the love bug. I did not. I only just met him before I got sent here, Trixie. Not to mention he's so out of my league, it's ridiculous. He was just really, really sweet. And well, It doesn't matter now anyway. I wasn't here before I really got the chance to know him. By the time I'm let out, I'm sure he will have forgotten all about me. If he hasn't already, I doubt that. He is a good person. I thought we agreed people need to stop underestimating you. We did. So why are you allowed to do it? That right there, Trixie. Catherine, whoosh, get it together. Thought so. Mic drop. Look, it sounds to me like you meant something to him. Burke, you've got a visitor. My mom? No, some boy. Tall, dark, handsome. What? It's Harley. I knew it. What did I just say? He obviously isn't forgetting about you anytime soon. Oh my gosh, sometimes it feels like Harley is the only one who knows the real me. He makes me feel like I could do anything I set my mind to. God, you two are just too cute. So what are you waiting for? I dare you to run right up and kiss your man. Okay, we are totally going to spend some quality time with Harley. Like, we're not about to not do that. Yes. Take us away, officer. Let's visit Harley. Is going to notice a little tattoo. Oh, they're going straight there. I can't believe you're here, Naughty. Like, they just went a little smooch. Of course I miss you like crazy. Although it means our reunions will always go like this. Oh, come on. I miss you too. So how is everything? How are you doing in here? Honestly, we are slaying. You know, we sleep in cold concrete rooms with a single sheet. We eat food that is preheated in the bag it was shipped in. We shower in a big open room. But honestly, it's not so bad. Really, that's not the response I was expecting. I mean, compared to my real life, no doubt this is better. It's like I didn't appreciate how chaotic my home life felt until I experienced all the structure here. There's some drama, but it's not family drama. I'm actually kind of happy. And beyond that, I met some really cool people in here. Does that surprise you? Considering that you're in here, not at all. If I had to guess, there's a lot of other cool people in here. And now there's one more. I still can't believe you're in here, Catherine. Honestly, this is so good for her. I still don't believe that she should have been here, but the stars are aligning for this to be a positive experience. Have you felt safe? There's bound to be a few bad apples in here. Oh, there was one. Her head was covered in apples and we decked her down, along with the coolest chicks on earth who were framed by their twin sisters. Actually, I got in a brawl my first day here. What? Yeah, I sort of kicked this girl's ass. Are you serious right now? Who even are you? How did you end up in a brawl where you kicked some girl's ass on your first day? Well, it's pretty simple, really. She was bullying my friend, so I had to do something about it. Who are you and what have you done with Catherine? No, but in all seriousness, I always knew you were a great person, but stepping up defending your friend like that, oh, I get so hyped thinking back to this. I love this new Kath. I love Catherine since day one, obviously, but this development, it's the tea. You're a hero, Catherine. Honestly, I agree. Oh, I hadn't thought about it that way. How do you always know just what to say to boost my confidence? Well, like I said, you take such good care of people. I guess I thought it was time somebody showed you some love. Oh, love, you say? I meant to, Catherine. Anybody would be lucky to have you in their life. I know I am. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to believe that. In fact, being in here is sort of giving me a whole new sense of self. How so? I'm realizing there's nothing wrong with me. I'm pretty cool. I'm smart and loyal and it turns out I'm a badass too. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Thanks. Well, I came here to let you know I'm still rooting for you out there, and I can't wait for you to get out of here so we can spend more time together. I swear the stars were so bright the other night, constellations I've never even seen before. And all I could do was think about was how much better it would be if you were there. Oh, look, this is so cute. Soon I will be. Couldn't be soon enough. Our girl's about to get out of this place. She's gonna turn everybody's world upside down. Some positive, some negative. Oh, dang it. All right, already. Harley, thank you so much for coming to see me, though. Of course. I'll see you soon. So, are they gonna end on a little smooch again? Bye, Harley. No, girlie, get back there. Well, you know what, though? She left him wanting more. She's like, I'm a badass now. And then she walked away and she's like, you can't wait to get this. Later that night. I understand, sweetheart. I love you. So this is his mom. Okay, so hey mom, is something wrong? Your father's working late again. Ever since he got that promotion at work, he's under a lot of pressure. I understand he can't be in two places at once. I just feel like we never spend time together as a family anymore. But enough about me. What are my two wonderful sons up to tonight? Anything exciting? Why, yes, since you asked. Axel and I are having dinner with the most beautiful woman in the world. Who? Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Oh, sweetie, I wasn't trying to make you feel guilty. If you two have plans already, nothing that's more important than you. Any guesses on what we're going to cook for you? Oh, that like they're treating her mom so good. Not your chicken and shrimp carbonara, if that's all right with the queen of the house. I just need to go to the store and pick up some of those red peppers you like. Oh, let me do that. If you boys are cooking, I want to at least help in some way. If you're sure. You've made your old mother so happy, Harley. I'm so blessed to have you. Look at this. This is like an actual, like genuine, like, relationship with your parent. That's nice. Axel, get in here. Is yelling really necessary? I'm ready to go anyway. Yeah, about that. Slight change of plans. Axel's like, what? What did you do? I sort of promised Mom we're having dinner with her tonight and that I was cooking. Any particular reason? Because she's our mother. She gives us her whole life. We can give her one dinner. Okay, understood. Calm down. My brother, the saint, always making me look bad. You don't need my help to do that. If I had actual feelings, that would have hurt. Now let's get started on this dinner. You mean you're actually helping? How useless do you think I am? Don't you dare answer that. Okay, so there... Oh, look, she's by the trash can where she belongs. Oh, no, don't look excited to see her. Linda Burke? Marie Hunter? Please don't hug her. It's so good to see you. It's good to see you, too. I'm really sorry for not keeping in touch after high school. That's okay, Linda. You had a lot on your plate back then. With the pregnancy and Walt leaving you to deal with it alone, you were always so kind to me, Marie. I really appreciated it. What are friends for? So how are your kids now? Tell us. Oh no, have I said something wrong? No, it's nothing you've done. This is just embarrassing. Girl, you were embarrassing. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Yes, she does. I have no sympathy for Linda. I'm sorry if I upset you, Linda. Is it anything you feel like talking about? I'm just having issues with my daughters. I feel like I'm failing and I don't know how to stop myself. That's sad. Say, what do you say coming over for my dinner at my house? No, it's just me and my sons tonight. The two of us have lots to catch up on, and they won't mind. I suppose I could use a friendly ear. Good, then it's settled. You're coming with me. Ugh, I don't want this. Boys, I'm back. Did you find the red peppers? That's not all I found. What does that mean? Can you both come in here for a moment, please? I want you to meet someone. Okay, I'm so excited for you to meet them. Harley is as sweet as the days are long, acts a bit rough around the edges, but deep down he's got a good heart. You certainly weren't lying about your boys being handsome. My daughters would lose their hearts for sure. Are your daughters... Axel! It was a joke. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Boys, this is Linda Burke. She and I were great friends in high school. Linda here has daughters around your age, Maybe we know them. What are their names? Let's just hope I haven't... Oh! My daughters' names are Catherine and Olivia. The shookness. They wouldn't happen to be identical twins, would they? You know them? What are the frickin' odds? Those girls are everywhere. Harley, sore subject. My bad, bro. You're Catherine's mother? Am I missing something? So damn much. Wait a minute. The day they ditched school, are you the one with the motorcycle? The one Olivia said Catherine was smoking with? What is she talking about? Oh, this is so... What is this about ditching school and smoking? Are you also the one who came to the house? The one that was in Catherine's room? What's this about a bedroom? Way to go, Harley. Shut up, Axel. Harley, what have you done? Is there something going on between you and Catherine? You mean besides the fact that he's in love? I actually hate you right now. Look, Catherine and I barely know each other. We just spent the days the girls came to the house, and I didn't know they were coming, I swear. They just showed up with Trevor. Who's Trevor? Trevor is a friend of Harley's. He was also Olivia's boyfriend. Olivia has never had a boyfriend. You're lying. How about you watch the way you speak to my brother, lady? Oh, I'm living. Drag her. Axel, what? This lady has massive balls to come into our house and call my brother a liar. Harley is a lot of things, but he's no liar. I'll admit I didn't understand my brother's soft spot for your daughter, but now after meeting you, even I feel bad for her. Oh my gosh. And I'm a total douche. Why don't you go check on dinner and let us talk to Harley? Just when it's getting good? Fine. Even I can take a hint sometimes. This is so much to handle. Listen, Linda, I apologize for actual rudeness, but he was right about one thing. Harley's a good young man. He's still young and so he makes mistakes, but he's not a liar. If he says nothing happened with your daughter, I'm inclined to believe him. Just like that? He's my son. He's never given me a reason to not trust his word. You mean besides ditching school? My mother tries to keep an open mind. She's not the kind of mother that would not hear her children's side and ship them off to a correctional facility. What did you just say? What's that supposed to mean, Harley? Why don't you ask your friend, Mom? Because she knows exactly what I mean. How dare you? Harley Hunter, you watch your tone. I've never known you to talk so harshly. So much respect, huh? I suggest you watch the way to speak to me. I've had a very bad day. I bet your day wasn't nearly as bad as Catherine's. None of this is your business. Catherine is a cool person. Even I know that, and I just met her. If you paid any attention to her at all, you'd know that too. You also might notice that Olivia, on the other hand, is a sociopathic liar and a conniving little... Oh! Unfortunately, your head is too far up your own ass to see much of anything. Harley... How dare you judge me when we've just met each other? Did you not do the same thing to me just now? I'll admit ditching school was stupid, but I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't have met Catherine otherwise. I have to say, I've never been grateful for my own family, and the moment I saw the way Catherine's family treats her, ooh. Oh, I'm getting some fresh air. This was so messy and I'm living. I'd be lying if I said I understood any of this. Harley's always such a gentle soul. He must have taken a real liking to your daughter. He's right about one thing. Everything is so wrong and it's my fault. Yeah, yeah, girl. When Richard left me after I became pregnant and my parents abandoned me, I wanted so badly to believe. So your parents abandoned you. So shouldn't you strive to not do that then? But yet you're abandoning Catherine. Interesting. But somehow I've managed to mess everything up with my children. And I know how to fix it. Girl, you are way past fixing, but you want to fix it, right? More than anything in the world. That means there's hope. I forgot what a kind person you were, Marie. You don't deserve Marie's kindness. I hope you'll still stay for dinner. I'd still like to stay. Great. I guess I better go have a talk with Harley. Please make yourself comfortable. Oh, this is so awkward. Ooh, oh, later than okay, we're back at the facility. So we're asleep, I'm assuming, or I guess we're doing something here. Why is she just sitting on a bench? That first night was the worst. I felt as if I might go crazy. I finally just gave up on sleep and went and sat down, lost to my own thoughts. I reminded myself over and over again what both the warden and Trixie had said. It was all just temporary. The problem was in that moment, it didn't feel temporary. It felt like I just might be trapped in that little room for the rest of my life. One thing was sure, if I ever did get out of there, the first thing I'm doing is finding a way to make Olivia answer for what she said. Oh, we're gonna get back at Miss Thing. She's gonna wish she had never tried us. Hey you, got room for one more on this bench? I didn't wake you, did I? Man, it's okay. The first night is the hardest for everyone. You'll get used to it. First things first, we have got to work on your confidence. I admit I don't know much about your situation since we just met, but there is something that I do know. Which is, your sister is a sad, very insecure person. That is 100% the truth. That's just a fact. How do you know when you've never met her? Only lonely, miserable people feel the need to spread around that kind of negativity. Yes, trust me on this. I know a thing or two. I'm sure you do. The point is, she's miserable. Misery loves company. So she's done everything she could to convince you that you were the inferior twin. Whether you like to admit or not, you're totally buying into it. So first, we're going to work on your confidence. Help you see that there's another badass in there just dying to get out. We don't know how much time you have on here, so we have to make the most of every moment. So you can go back home and put that bitch sister of yours in her place. Thank you for everything, Trixie. I have to admit, as much as it sucks in here, I'll be really sad when I have to say goodbye to you. I'm sure we'll see each other again, but for now, we can make the most of being here together. It doesn't look like you're getting to sleep anytime soon. Like I said, the beginning was tough for me too. If you want, I can show you a trick that helps me relax and fall asleep. You do that for me? Of course, I told you, I've got your back. Against mean girls and insomnia. Okay, we're gonna do it another time, for sure. And when to contact me the second you get out of here, understood? Yes, ma'am. So here's the official dinner. So did it after dinner? Okay, so thank you so much for dinner, you two. Yes, thank you. It's been so nice to see you, Linda. We need to do this again. Oh, Mom, may I speak to Miss Burke for alone for a moment, please? Of course you can, honey. Oh, Axel, would you like to come help me with the dishes in the kitchen? And miss the tea brewing right here in the living room? Everyone's like, why, I'd love to do the dishes after cooking dinner, Mother. Ooh, can I take out the trash too? Ma, I'll call you tomorrow, Linda. Okay, so what did you want to talk about? Well, since you're friends with my mom, I wanted to try and make peace about earlier. I promise I don't usually talk to people that way. I suppose I should be grateful that you feel so strongly about standing up for my daughter. I was telling the truth earlier when I said I just met your daughters the day they came to the house. Yes, I ended up coming over to your house to see Catherine, but I'm afraid you've been given the wrong impression of my motives. So what are your motives exactly? The day your daughters came to the house, Catherine was very uncomfortable. She refused to come inside and wanted to be taken to school. But that's not what Olivia told me. Olivia. Oh. Olivia was dishonest with you, Miss Burke. I'm aware that you'll be inclined to believe her over someone you've just met, but I believe I owe it to Catherine to tell you the truth. Go on. I only talked to Catherine for a few minutes, but there was something about her that seemed very sad and lonely to me. To be honest, if you would have heard the way Olivia speak to her, never in my life have I heard someone be so cruel. Catherine just looked so broken. I kept thinking about it all that week. So I went to her house that day because she just seemed like she could use a friendly face, some kind words. Because you don't think she's getting that at home? Do you? Can you look me in the eye until you remember the last time someone showed her some kindness? She's in a correctional facility, for crying out loud. You don't think that upsets me? I'm her mother. Are you Catherine's mother or Olivia's? Oh, it's starting drama again. I'm getting my life because from where I'm sitting, there's one twin who's beginning the short end of the stick. Did you ship Catherine off because it's what was best for her? Or was it what's best for you? How dare you? No, how dare you? Olivia is mean, selfish, and treats everyone around her like crap. A lot of people are afraid of her because she's a bully. Not only that, but she also drinks and smokes. It was actually her at the party, as a matter of fact. But tell me, when's the last time she was actually punished? For literally anything. Meanwhile, Catherine is locked up at some kiddie prison. That's bullshit. You know, I'm almost inclined to feel sorry for you. I think somewhere inside you love both your daughters. But you want to know what stops me from having pity? It's that heartbreaking look on Catherine's face. Your other daughter put it there and you're enabling it. So with all due respect, if I were her, I'd leave you and my bitch sister and never look back. Drive safe going home. Oh. Trixie was determined that it would be only a matter of days before I was released. But the days turned to weeks. Okay, I'm still a little hype about that thing. Weeks turned into a month. I was still locked up. I still rarely heard from my mother or my sister. What does Olivia even say to us? And just as Trixie had promised, I found myself changing. A lot. Okay, gave us like some premium hair options to like go pink and like, or like it was like white to pink. And to be quite honest, I didn't really like it. I think her one normal hair looks a lot better than like, I just don't think the pink and the white look. Maybe it was like it feels like the brown, like, or a dark color to the pink, just the white to the pink. I don't know, something about it looked too much for me. Oh, she let her hair down finally. She's looking so gorgeous. Why am I not surprised to find you in here reading a book? You could at least try to hide the judgment in your voice. Girl, you're already a freaking genius. At this point, you're just showing off. Okay, so she's having her glow up. So what's on your mind? We need to do something about Jerry. She's become more than just annoying. How so? Before I tell you, promise me that you're not going to go running to your other bestie and snitch. I hate when you call the warden that. He's not my bestie. Although it's true we had developed a certain level of respect between us. He honestly cared about the kids here and he made my time there much more bearable. I never really understood why, but he always seemed to have my back. It's your dad. He's totally your bestie. Anyway, don't go snitching to him, please. I'm pretty sure some of the other girls are getting high, and I think Jerry and her minions are the ones providing it. I mean, you know about Jerry's history. Have you noticed they've been even more shady than usual lately? Of course they are. Why are we not surprised here? Well, let's go pay her a visit then, shall we? Oh, bark. Uh-oh. Oh, were we caught? Yes, Officer Q-Tip. How many times must I tell you girls? That is not my name. Does he have fangs? What was that you needed exactly? I want you to come with me. Warden wants to speak with you. I could have sworn this dude had fangs. I guess we'll deal with this when I get back. I need to look back at that. You know where to find me. Okay, so are you sure about this, Linda? I'm positive, Walt. We all know this day was coming, right? Besides, don't you think Catherine will be happy? She's finally coming home. She hasn't seen her family in over a month. That's my point, Linda. Look, I just want you to be prepared for this. If you're expecting some warm welcome when you see her, you'll be disappointed. She's still angry with me? No offense, but wouldn't you be? The urine sample she took came back negative and you still wouldn't let her leave. Neither you nor Olivia came to visit her or even once wrote her in the whole time she was here. Do you have any idea how much that must have made her feel? Let's be honest, Linda, go off. The reason you have nothing to fix anything this past month, the reason you left her here this long, the reason you never came to visit, it all comes down to one thing. You don't want to own up to what you put this girl through. Go off! Yes! Because it will mean that you have to own up to the fact you failed as a mother. How dare you all? You all people telling me I failed as a parent, really? Well, we've barely known him for all of like a month and he freaking is more of a father than you are. Maybe I made some mistakes, but at least I showed up. Look, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I know I made mistakes of my own, but at least I own up to them. Took you long enough, didn't? Now, if you're done insulting me, I've come in to pick up my daughter. First of all, she's our daughter. Second of all, that isn't my only concern. Well, what else? Catherine has changed. I just want you to be prepared when you pick her up. She won't be how you remembered. How much she could have, I couldn't speak for a minute, how much she could have changed in a month. And this place, you'd be surprised. I distinctly remember warning you that this place changes people. Just make sure she's ready when I get there, please. I'll be there very soon. And Catherine is coming home tonight. She acting like as if she's doing this big deed, like Catherine's coming home. Girl, please. Come in, Catherine. Now, how the hell did you know it was me? I could hear the sass in your knock. I want her to know, besides I was expecting you. Whatever you've heard, I didn't do it. You're not in any kind of trouble, Catherine, but there is something important that I need to tell you. Catherine, your mother is on the way. She should be here any minute, but she's never come to visit me. She's not coming to visit you, Catherine. She's coming to take you home. Home as in you're leaving here. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. Why now? You'll be starting school soon. She wanted you to have a little of the summer left before you do. Well, how generous of her. Catherine, we both knew this day would come eventually. It should have happened a long time ago. This is a good thing. So why do you look so sad? Because I'll miss you. Don't worry about me. You're finally going home. I don't even know what to do. Don't get me wrong, it sucks here. But it sucked at home a lot more. And what about Trixie? Okay, so I've asked your mother first. Okay, so Trixie's coming home too. Apparently she lives very close to you. That's the best news I've heard in years. As for your mother and sister, you have to face them eventually. Maybe things will be different now. Oh, maybe the time. No, she is not gonna. No. That's the funniest damn thing I've heard all day. You obviously don't know my sister. You're right, I don't. I assure you, that makes you blessed. You see, my sister is the human equivalent to a bald-faced hornet. She doesn't need a reason to sting you. She's just an asshole. I want him to tell her you're laughing, but I'm serious. Saying himself when he return her calls. Please tell her. I'm gonna miss your humor on here, Catherine. But we both know you don't belong in this place. Not to mention, you're even stronger now than you were when you first came here. There's no reason to be afraid. I didn't say I was afraid. My sister's the one that should be worried. She's in for a big surprise when I get home. Catherine, calm down. It's good to stand up for yourself, but just don't carry this place with you once you leave, okay? You're much too smart to put yourself down to Olivia's level, yes. You're probably right. All I can promise is I won't mess with her if she doesn't mess with me. Look, before my mother gets here, could I go say my goodbyes? Of course you can. But I'm afraid you don't have very long. I want you back here in 10 minutes, okay? Your mother should be here by then. Oh my God. Wearing something other than this uniform is gonna feel so weird. Oh, listen, Warden. Sir. Yes, I'm not ashamed I did this specifically for this option because thank you for believing in me. From the day I got here, I really felt like you had my back. I'm not used to that. This is to say, I've never experienced it once in my entire life. You're literally the first adult to ever see the good in me. Everyone else, for one reason or another, has been poisoned against me by my sister. I know you probably think I'm exaggerating. No, I don't. I completely believe all the unfair things you've been through, Lola. Yeah, well, thanks. I think you've probably been a better parent to me than anyone I've ever known. You'll never know how much your support means to me, but I hope you know that I'm a stronger person now in large part because of it. Oh, please, I'm really gonna miss you. Anyway, I've got to say the rest of my goodbyes. See you around, Warden. Please, I want to see him around. So what did your bestie want to talk about? What's wrong? Well, you and I are leaving Tricks. Excuse me? Yeah, apparently I moved up a release date. So we're going. Like, now. My mother is on her way and she's driving us both home. Wow. I mean, that's good, right? Oh, Safi, I hope you'll be okay here. I'll miss you so much. Oh, I can handle myself. We all know it's the two of you don't belong here. You never should have come here in the first place. Well, I'm glad I did, or I wouldn't have met the two of you. Look, we don't have much time, but there's something I need to do before I go. What's that? We're going to take your bracelet back from Jerry. What, you really do that for me? Tricks, you're my first real friend. Okay, so let's do this thing with Jerry. Honestly, on second thought, we probably don't have time to pull that off. Oh, well, that's fine. At least I've still got my fabulous new friends, right? But I want you to know your friendship means everything to me. Way more than any bracelet ever could. Catherine, please promise me something. Anything. Don't underestimate yourself, okay? Deal. Now let's get out of here. I'm quite convinced you can do anything, Catherine Burke. Thanks, Saf. So I guess this means it's time for us to go. This isn't goodbye, just I'll see you later. We'll all be together again real soon, but in the meantime, Tricks, don't you dare take any shit, you hear me? I won't. And Catherine, if I find out you let that bitch sister of yours bully you again, I swear to God, I'm kicking your ass. Aw, they're the cutest little friend group, and it suddenly hit me that I was temporarily saying goodbye to the place that helped me make me who I am today, and I did something I hadn't done for a month. Aw, I cried. There hadn't been too many people. They didn't have to be so kind to me. They showed me exactly how friends were supposed to treat you. This is so sweet. Now let's get your cute booties out of here, young lady, before they change their mind about letting us out. You're right. Gotta face real life sometime, right? Stay in touch, all right? Of course. See you soon, Saf. Peace, girl. Oh, poor Saf. And kick her ass, okay? Ah, you know I will. What will happen? Oh, we're rejoining. Okay, so that is the end of the chapter. A wild ride. We've said goodbye to the warden, which I'm so sad about. I really, really hope he eventually says like the truth and she finds out and everything is good. Let me know in the comments below. That's the only spoiler I will allow in the comments. Does the warden ever like come back? Or even in the OG story, like the author read one. Like, tell me what happens with the warden. Just the warden and nothing else. I don't want any other spoilers besides that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Our girl, she's about to go back. We're going to take her crown. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching as always. And before we go, the shout outs. A special shout out to Alice M, Sister Jasmine, and IDK Who I Am. Thank you so much for your love and support. It means the absolute world to me. Thank you to everybody for your love and support. It means everything to me. I hope everyone is doing okay. And I can't wait to see the next one. I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.